Hi everybody, this is Carol Hill. Today is June 7th, 2017, and we're going to be talking about North Carolina maps, using those in your research to help you find your ancestors and to get some more clues. So I wanted to share with you mapofus.org, but as I've looked at this more, I've realized that this site does not work anymore for what I like with a county formation, which I'll show you in a minute. So let me show you what you can do instead of mapofus.org. And it's actually the same, and I'm not sure what happened with Map of US. Anyway, what you're going to want to do is come to Random Acts of Genealogical Kindness. So it's raogk.org/US-map/. And this is the homepage when you click here. And what this does is it tells you, it's a research guide to US and state maps. And so what I like is it first explains a little bit about maps, and I'll let you look through that, solving research problems with maps, choosing the best map, researching beyond the maps, and the US maps, state maps is great starting points, which is what I really like. But before we get to the state map of North Carolina, let me just go down too, because on this first page too, it'll tell you about other maps, political maps, survey plat maps, and land maps, which are so important to find your ancestors in land plats if you can. There's ward maps, which can be helpful to researchers who are trying to locate census records for years that weren't indexed that relate to the large cities. Then that can help you find information too. There's fire insurance maps, atlases and road maps, topographical maps, survey plat books and land maps, and city directory maps. So just so many different types of maps. I wanted to make you aware of those, and you can find that information right here on this page. But what we're going to do is go to select North Carolina for this video. Okay, so this is the North Carolina map and atlas guide page. And as you can see, before we get into this, up here it has also other links to North Carolina, the homepage, archives and societies, census records, North Carolina counties you can click on. You might want to check that out for your county to see if anything is new there. Court records. Anyway, there's just a bunch. But then also, one thing I wanted to show you is this North Carolina volunteer lookups. You can click there and go to your county and click on a person. In fact, let's just do that really quick before. Go to the county, and you can click on a person who volunteers to look up, like Rockingham, North Carolina. There's Pam and Mary, and you click on their name and it tells you what they will look at for you. And then also they have the email. So that's what I wanted to say. They have the email there. So let's go ahead and go on the back button. But this would be great. A long time ago, years ago, I contacted someone in California, and they went to the courthouse for us and looked up marriage records that weren't online at that time. And it was just so fun. They were so nice and didn't want any money, said they just had a great day. So anyway, just an idea to try. So let's go down. This tells you more about maps, but what I want to get to is, this is my favorite map. It used to be called Annie Map, for those of you that have done genealogy for a long time. So this is the North Carolina map of county formation for the years 1664 to 1965. And this is so helpful because, especially when you get back into the early census records, to try to figure out, where people are living, and they might be in 1790, they might be in one census, in 1800 they might be in another one, and they probably didn't move, but the county was formed and changed. So it's so important to look at these maps, and I love these. And so let me show you. Right now we're looking at 1664. There's 2 counties, and what we can do up here, let me show you on this play. If you play, this is just going to go through these different years: 1664, 1667, 1670. It doesn't go every single year, because it just changes on the years when they change the county boundaries. So as you can see, it's up to 1696. You can sit, if you're bored, and watch the counties change. And then you can stop that, and then you can also do previous and next. So if you want to just go to the next year, if you don't want it to play, but you want to see the changes, you can do it that way too. And also, you can come down here and just click. Let me go up because you can't see it now. And then you can also just click if you want to go, you know, like I said, 1790. These were all the counties at that time. And then you can also go, they have county pages, so you can click on, if, for instance, for this Martin, click on that and it'll take you right to that county because they have county pages with information too. And also, so these abbreviations down here is where you can see what those abbreviations are. So that's that part, and like I said, that's my favorite because it really helps to see how the county lines changed and how they formed and changed. And then if you keep coming down on this page, there's North Carolina maps and atlases, and there's quite a few years that they have here for those. There's the North Carolina Department of Transportation county road and highway maps, which may really help you, especially in the rural areas. And if you keep coming down, there's also different external links for North Carolina maps. So just a lot of information here, and hopefully you can have time to look at these and share with our group if you found anything for your ancestors, and also what maps help you the most with your research. Anyway, take a look and let us know what you find.